You're gonna be okay, kid.
Gamers, what's going on? Welcome back to another stream. Gonna be doing some more Outer Wilds today. Hopefully, maybe finishing it. But we got our whimsical puzzles back. Zayan, welcome back, Sister Wolf. Thanks for sticking around while Zayan was gone. My two best mods. Happy Wednesday, by the way, everyone. Let's just jump right in. All right. Oh. Got the lens cap. Oopsie doopsie. Okay, we got Clues by Sam, and then we got two new puzzles that are funny, haha, funny, whimsical. Like I said, we've never done them before. I've never done them before, period, but we haven't done them on stream, too, so. All right. Exactly two of the three criminals neighboring Usain are in row 3. So they're the prodigal son returned. Yeah, how have you been? How have you been? Hopefully everything's okay. Both innocents in row 5 are connected. That's a bummer. Which means it can't be these two. It could still be this one. Well, that could mean, so we could have, she could be a criminal. Because two of the three criminals neighboring Hussein are in row 3, we got those. And then both of these would be innocent. That fits. Alternatively, we can't, this one, she can't be a criminal, she has to be innocent. There's only one innocent in column D. Oh. Oh my. We got something like that. So this means that they're a criminal too. There's only one innocent below Flash. Which means that Flash is a criminal. One, it's all about column D. What are we doing? Exactly one innocent in column D is neighboring Tina. Okay, so Clay is also a criminal. So one of these two has to be an innocent, which means Tina's probably a criminal, but only one of the three criminals neighboring Maria, Donnie's neighbor. Okay, one of the three criminals neighboring Maria, Donnie's. So Lisa has to be a criminal. And then Maria only has one more criminal neighbor. All innocents in row 4 are connected. Ugh. Which means John would probably be... Well, that's not true. Okay. Let's see if we can finish out column D here. Because there's only one innocent in column D. If you're innocent, you... Okay, you'd still have 3 criminal neighbors. That's fine. Versus if you're a criminal, you'd have to be innocent. You'd have to be a criminal. We know there's only 2 innocents in row 5 total. What else do we know? All innocents in row 4 are connected. We could go out on a limb and say that Ruth is innocent. This one's kind of, yeah, it is kind of tough. I mean, I think for the first time on Sunday, we did it Sunday, right? They said brutal. I think it's the first time that they've ever said brutal. Two of the 3 criminals neighboring Hussein are in row 3. We already kind of did that. Is there a way for me to... I think if we solve row 5, then we can get column D. All we know is that both innocents, which means there's only 2, are in... They're connected. That's either side of her, which is really annoying. Da 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 da. So basically the entirety of anything from these 2 to the entire row of row 4 could be innocent. These have to share the same identity. Sorry, I'm vibing really hard right now. I'm trying to think. I think Maria is actually the key now. Because she has 3 criminal neighbors and only one of them neighbor is Ghani. And she already has 2 of them. Usain the cheetah, I know. Fast as fuck, boy. I don't know why we got like Paolo the snail, Erwin the eagle, and Ghani the bug. What else we got? Xena the sloth. The zoo like lost all of its animals apparently. I mean, we can always show hint down here. That's always an option too. Sometimes it's not very helpful to me though, because it'll show you. It'll usually highlight 2 of the hints or 2 of the clues, and then they're like, "All right, extrapolate from that." I'm like, I have no idea. Oh, we just don't really know, I feel like. Because if Tina's a criminal, she has to be the only criminal, which means both of them are innocent. Fine, because Usain would also be innocent. But then Ghani and John would also be innocent because Maria only has 3 criminal neighbors. Like, that works. You know what? Yeah, okay, that means we can assume, well, not assume, we know that Ruth has to be innocent. Because if Tina's innocent, then Tina and Hussein are both innocent. Which means that Ruth also has to be innocent, kind of thing. Like, John is one of Buzz's 3 innocent neighbors. Okay, thank you, Buzz. Very cool. Hank has exactly 4 innocent neighbors. Where the hell is Hank? Okay, Hank. I don't know if we can say the same about Kita, though. Like, Kita could be innocent still. But I don't know if we can say that. Hank has exactly 4 innocent neighbors. Buzz already has 2 out of his 3. So I'm thinking Buzz has to be innocent. Because there's no way for Buzz to have only one more innocent neighbor. And Hank to have 4, because they're right next to each other. I think. Exactly 4, which means half of them are criminals, half of them are innocent. Just to, like, Achilles could be innocent, and then Buzz could be innocent, and that would be 3 of Hank's innocent neighbors. Although, hold on. Okay, so if you are innocent, you would have to be a criminal, and you also have to be a criminal. Let's say you're innocent, though. Then you have to be a criminal again, but you could be innocent, and then both of them could be criminals. Okay, yeah, so Buzz has to be innocent because no matter which one of them is innocent, the other 2 are criminals. So I think Buzz and Maria are both innocent. They have to be, because Lisa and Noah are both criminals. Hank and Gani have 2 criminal neighbors in common. Again, it could be either of those, but I think Maria's innocent. Yep. Gani, which means that Gani has to be innocent, because then Achilles would be a criminal. What? Do I have to do this? Dude, that's so dumb. Okay, technically we got it wrong. Oh. Oh no, okay, so he could be a criminal too. Dang it! Okay, we messed up our perfect game so far. We were doing pretty good. So, we only know for sure that Achilles is a criminal. Because Hank and Gani both share Lisa, and there was only one other spot. So, we can only say definitively that Achilles is a criminal. Because Gani could still be a criminal himself. There's only one innocent between Gani and Vicky. Akita's innocent. That's good. There are 11 innocents in total. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 maybe? We know there's one here. Okay, I think we have to come back to these 2 in the top here, the top 2 rows.
Check me out, y'all.
There's only one innocent in column D. So let's say it was Zeno. You're a criminal. You're both criminals. Well, no, that's not true. Usain could be a criminal. Keenan could still be innocent. So 1, 2. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we can't do... Zeno can't be innocent. Usain has to be. Which means you're innocent. 4, 6, 9, and so how do we know? Gani has to be a criminal because Maria has 3 criminal neighbors. There we go. Tricky. We're already on tricky for a Wednesday. That's wild. Because I think it goes hard tricky, so they're like ramping up the difficulty here. Crazy. 12 minutes, 4 mistakes. I can't count. Technically, we made the same mistake twice ourselves, so in just over 12 minutes somewhere. So not too bad. Anyway, let's move on to one of the other 2 games that I have now. We got the Foxy Max, which is kind of like the Wordle. So reveal the word or words by guessing letters one at a time. If you get a letter wrong, a new word is added. If you get 8 letters wrong total, so if you add 9 words, you lose. So guess just one letter at a time. The most common letter in the alphabet, I believe, is a vowel, which is E. E is incorrect. Adding another word. No. Okay, so and then I think I've heard that the Foxy Max is from top down. So top is your original word, and then the more words you add, the further down it goes. So to help you like figure out what word you have, like which word you added, it's more common, like it's used more often. So, like the lower it is, the more obscure of a word it is. Should we go with A? A is also, yeah, don't ask me again. A is also incorrect. Oh my god. 2 of the most common. What's O? Okay, O is correct. Wow. We have to have one more vowel. A-E-I-O-U. You just tried it? Had to get to 8 words. So, but you got it. You got it, Sister Wolf. You didn't fail. T and H are really common too. I'm thinking we could have like a TH like right here. What are we doing here? What are we doing? It's like Booth or something. Come on. Still got O's. We got the T's here. ET. Phone home. This is all like. Double O is insane for a 5-letter word. Like tooth, booth. What else we got? Tooth? Tooth? S is pretty common. Okay. But it's at the end and it's only on the 3rd word. Let's go H. H is correct. Let's go. Okay. U. U is correct. So I'm thinking this is mouth. Probably. This bottom one. I should probably be solving for the top one first, but... Yep, mouth. Okay. This could be something like, moose? Well, no, it wouldn't be... It'd have to have it... It'd either be shorter or it'd have to have an E, and it already doesn't have an E here. Let's try C, maybe? Because I was thinking this could be... Oh, no, we would have already had TH for Couth. S-E-A. L? L is good. L-O blank E blank. D? Okay. Doots. It's not Doots. It's not Doots. You did get it, but it was close. Okay, well, we're doing okay right now. Doors? Doors is good. Lower. Speak? What? Oh, sneak. I should have just done K. N. It's not sound, round, wound. Bound? B? B is incorrect. Hadst? What kind of word is hadst? Found. F. So, okay. Tiled. 7 words. Let's go. 19 letters. That's terrible. That's the second worst possible thing that we could have done. Oh my god. But for a first try, I'm not too upset about that. That's kind of funny. All right, and then this last one is the poople. The poople. It's whimsical. It's goofy. Okay. That's what we're doing today. So every time it gives you a random word, you can only change one letter at a time. It has to be a proper word still. And you're trying to get to poop, the word poop, in as few letters as possible. So let's see. We could do rams, but I don't know if that would get us any closer to poop. Yeah, so we can do rams into ramp into, because that would give us a P at the end. Let's do A. Oh no. Rams into ramp. Now that we have the P though, can we go backwards? I don't know if we need to. Is pamp a word? Nope. Romp should be a word. Pomp is a word. And then we have poop. Let's go! Use 5. The best solution is 5. Oh my god, chat. We are Omega Galaxy Brain. So freaking smart. Oh! Romp? Yeah, like your butt, I think, is like a romp, technically. So that was good. Rams, ramp, romp, pomp, poop. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Honestly, never been more proud of myself in my life. All right, let's jump into Outer Wilds here. Oh, X-nay the music now. Romp is to run around. That is not at all what I thought. Rump is... Okay, but I knew that romp is a word, so... So there. Hey, ZDSP, welcome. Happy Wednesday. There's that hydrate, thank you. I removed this noises because I removed them so that people wouldn't be tempted to use them while they weren't working. So I haven't fixed it quite yet. Don't worry about it. Okay. Still got it. You could have just fixed them. It was a temporary thing. I think I did it right before stream on Sunday. And I forgot. The radio tower is the DLC. We don't want to get spoiled here. All right. The Hourglass Twins are just... You know what? Let's do it. Let's try it. My least favorite so far. Aside from Dark Bramble. Dark Bramble's everybody's least favorite. That was the wrong button. Trying to find the gravity cannon if I can. There it is. Yeah. Emergency scout recall. Nailed it. Okay. If we're quick about this, we can get in and out pretty quick. Ow. Bonk. Oh, that's right. We can't go that way. Is there another way? Ow. Wasn't there like another... There was a way that I used to just jump straight in. I think it was by the other thing, which is my bad. Let's see if maybe we can go figure out where that is while we're on this planet. No, we're not doing very good at this whole speed thing right now. Okay, here we are. This is where I think I needed to go. Good enough. Come on, go back this way. Go back this way. Come on. There we go. I don't remember how I got down here so fast, but maybe we'll be able to get through. Who knows? Maybe me screwing around like that actually makes it easier to get to the high energy lab, because that's where we're going first. I guess I should have explained that. The high energy lab, like it says in the title, and then we may need to explore the dark bramble. We'll see. We'll see. There's that. No epic music or anything yet. Just silent funlessness. Okay. Come on. Work with me here, orb. So, we need to follow this, but we can't just keep following it because there's a huge sandfall that we can't fly through. It won't let us. I mean, unless like we just wait for the sand to come up and then we can kind of stand in it. Because normally it makes us fly too low. But maybe. I think I want it to cover up those cactus too, because those technically will puncture our spacesuit. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, it did work. Huh. I just did a little early, I guess. Oh, frick. Went over here. What? Oh god. Okay, nice. Okay, okay. Is this the end? Whoa, what was that? Did you see that, chat? Ew, that was kind of creepy. There was like this hand, this dark hand thing on the ceiling, like a shadow. There's ghost material here, apparently. Okay, well, let's still be kind of quick about this because there's only so much time we have until, like, the sand probably catches up with us. This is all new. I don't want to, like, just run past all of it, either. Just in case there might be something kind of hidden. We need to consider our oxygen. I think once we get to the high energy lab, if this is indeed the high energy lab. There we go. I was going to say, there's probably oxygen. Very nice. This. This open like a little window? Okay. What am I launching the scout for? Hello! Chat, wave to the camera. Wave to the scout camera. Huh. Remove warp core. Oh. Okay. Only some of these are active. This is like a black hole warp core. This is a white hole wormhole? Maybe? You did see it? Okay, so I'm not tripping. We got a couple scrolls here. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing. In theory, we want to try to reproduce a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole. First things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the white hole station. Okay. It is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. That's the hypothesis. And if they're good with their science, they want to disprove their hypothesis. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I have to strengthen effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. We've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. Yarrow requests that we let him know before we reroute energy experiment. I'd hate to leave him in the dark. Oh, so punny! All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Remy and I are... Oh, is that why all the lights were off? Interesting. About to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis... Saw it. Pi saw it. Okay, so the hypothesis is things are actually arriving at the black hole before they have exited through the white hole. Interesting. We're gonna come back to those warp cores. What are these? This is the Ember Twins. Huh. The Southern Observatory. We should be fine in here. I don't think we'll get filled with sand in here, by the way. So I think we can take our time. The only thing we have to worry about is supernova, I think. Asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. That seems like a huge amount of time. The negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval rate increases at an exponential... Interval increases at an exponential rate, yeah. 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate energy. A new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. Kind of sounds like they need nuclear fusion. Why don't they just harness the sun? Because they talked about the sun station for what, like the orbital probe cannon. Be the ash twin. Okay, so underneath the ash twin. Oh, and maybe those warp cores will allow us to get into the ash twin? Because there's no physical entrances left. Travel quickly between the ash twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. Each tower on the ash twin will warp to a different planet. That makes sense. Okay, so these are telling you which ones they warp to. It looks like. The sun is not a planet. I believe that has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. Visually reflect its warped destination. Okay, cool. Could resemble a cyclone. We could model the Timber Hearth Tower after a geyser mount. Immediately in the Black Hole Forge. Busy. Okay, so these would be the Hourglass Twins, which we're already on, so it would just be warping from the Ember Twin to the Ash Twin, I feel like. I'm guessing this is Timber Hearth with the Geyser Mountain. Don't really see it. Maybe like the bubbling water. This is Giant's Deep because it's like a cyclone, right? I guess this is the Dark Bramble? Question? Well, no, they probably don't want to go to the Dark Bramble anyway. Brittle Hollow. That's probably Brittle Hollow. What is this one then? Is that the sun? Because we got the Hourglass Twin, Timber Hearth, Brittle Hollow, Giant's Deep, Dark Bramble. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. There, you see? Okay, so we finally made it to the high energy lab. So let's go mess around with the warp cores. Maybe that will allow us to get into the Ash Twin. I wonder what we should be observing with the, like, if I remove these. Why does it, like, put it away when I... What happens if we just remove all of them? Anything out there happen? Oh. Okay, I see. So these are no longer powered. Like, this is coming down from somewhere, but it's no longer going anywhere. Or wait, maybe... Maybe that reversed the direction that the sand is going? Don't really notice anything. I slot the... Ooh. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, I see so. Wow. That was cool, visually seeing that. Tochuger, hey, welcome. Welcome. I get it. I totally get it. Don't spoil it for yourself. I am enjoying it. It's not at all what I thought it would be like, but I'm enjoying the universe, like how the Nomai write and like discovering their technologies and stuff. Very interesting. What happens if we put 2 white holes down? Nothing. It has to be a... I mean, that makes sense. Yes, I'm still enjoying it. My brain hurts sometimes. Like, it's definitely one you want to explore for a good long time. But yes, definitely, if it's on your list, I would highly recommend at this point. Just don't get too impatient, kind of thing. It's gotten to me like that a little bit. I'm like, I want to do this, and it's like, okay, well, you got to figure it out slowly, kind of thing. Or maybe you're just smarter than me. So, but have a great rest of your day. If since we won't see you, I'm sure we're almost done with the game. Hopefully, maybe. Okay. So that was some interesting stuff there. We learned a decent amount about, I think, the Ash Twin project and like the high energy lab. We confirmed that things are moving through the black hole and white hole like faster. Okay. I think we gotta teleport inside the Ash Twin at some point. Also, apparently there's more stuff to explore in the Sunless City, and I don't know what it wants from me. The sun is not actually a planet. Okay, so one of them might be the sun. That big one. Each star was designed to visually reflect its warp destination. They quickly travel between Ash Twin and all other locations. Jeez. They wanted to know if a 22-minute negative time interval was possible. Okay. Alright, I got some chips here because, like, if I start to feel motion sick in a game, it's usually because I have low blood sugar. Okay. Oh, the probe tracking module is underneath Giant's Deep. We need to go look into that. I think the Quantum Moon is the end of the game. So we should probably go back to the Solanum's shuttle at some point. Oh yeah, the Lakebed Cave. That's actually here on the Hourglass Twins too. I think it's at the North Pole. Oh, let's go to the Ash Twin because it is actually... It is actually going down here. But the Lakebed Cave will be important for... Oh, shit. Hey, maybe this was a good thing. I don't know which one we just entered. Have I been in here before? I don't know if I have. Oh, this will only... allow us to teleport once the planet's aligned, I think. This would be Timberhearth. I don't want to go to Timberhearth. I was like looking at the trees and I was like, this should tell me. Yeah, because it's a geyser mountain. I don't want to do that. This would be... Which one of these is the Ember Twin and which one of them is... Whoa. One of these is the Ember Twin, one of them is the Ash Twin. Now I want to go inside the Ember Twin. Or I want to go inside the Ash Twin even. Come on, hurry, hurry. I don't know if I've read this or not. Whoa! Okay, so we just warped from the Ashwin to... Damn, dude, that's so annoying. I was not that close. Trying to get to the ship here to go back to the Ash Twin. Because the lake bed cave that we talked about, trying to see here on the Ember Twin, not much point. Because it's probably buried in sand now. Is this the sun one then? That one could be the sun. Woo! What was that sound? Oh. Oh. Okay, well. I wonder if there's any point in me going over here to the... I doubt it, but... There are platforms up there, it seems like, though. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Yes, snuck our way in. Complete dark. Did that literally just sound... Okay. I was gonna say, did that just shoot me into space for no reason? Ooh, almost hurt myself there. For what purpose do these exterior little leaf things have? Okay, the planet is devoid of sand now, it seems like. Don't really know what that means for me. Zafeo, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, the portal cores. Space! Space! Wanna go to space? Let's go to space! 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 I'm gonna stand here because this should be... Uh-oh. No, we don't have enough time. The music's playing. The planet's gonna start supernovaing here soon. But I want to stand here and teleport. Ideally. I'm not entirely sure how this thing works, though. Because this should be the teleporter for the Ash Twins. Or the Ash Twin. But we're already on the Ash Twin. I was hoping it would get me into the center of the Ash Twin. Don't mind me, just walking into the sun. That's Timber Hearth there. Okay, let's go the other way then. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, we don't have any time. Ooh. Ah. Wait, let me teleport directly into the sun. Maybe that's how we get onto the sun space station. Because there's a station that orbits the sun, I think, really close to the surface. But the door was broken there, that first one. So we're gonna have to look and see. If there's even a way in. Maybe that's why the sun is exploding? The Nomai used it for their selfish energy needs. You get that 22-minute delay for that interval. This still doesn't give me any answers. I really was hoping that it would give me answers to how to get inside or how to find the probe tracking module from the orbital sun. See, okay, see, that's the space station right there. That's that sun station, I think. So I'm guessing we can't just land on it. Easy does it. Sometimes you have to stop and think about the scale of this place, too. Because, like, yes, it's going to take me a long time to get here, but we're going at 50 meters per second. That's kind of insane. Like, insane fast. Okay, we landed it in the sand. That's probably fine. Because the sand is being sucked off of this this planet anyway. That sounds wrong. Maybe don't phrase it like that. Okay. And this is the top of that that one thing that we were seeing earlier. Let's see if we can find the spout. The sand spout, the sand stream. That way we know, because it follows the bridge between all of the teleporting platforms and such. Does that mean there's another one of those towers at the South Pole? Sure, looks like it. Oh, this is actually the one that we were at last time. So the other one's a little bit different then, on the north side. At least you're wearing the spacesuit out of the ship. I think one time I accidentally jettisoned myself out of the ship, and I didn't have the suit on. One time, and I tried to go back immediately, and I just like died, which is kind of fair. Can't really blame them. Oh no, this is could be like the exact same thing then. Best parking job ever. Or not. Actually, since we are here, Zayan, I mean, we can look at the rumor map. So we haven't gotten to the center of the Ash Twin. There is the sun station that we need to visit. There's apparently more to explore in the Sunless City. I'm not entirely sure what, because we did kind of all 4 levels. We had the Anglerfish Cave, you had the Stepping Stone Caves, you had the path to the High Energy Lab. There's like one other like viewing platform and stuff. There's a couple... Oh. Let's go to the Lakebed Cave if we can real quick. Whoops, that's the wrong one. That one's on Ember Twin. Oh, that was nice easy liftoff because we didn't technically land on anything. Yeah, we should have plenty of time before the Lakebed Cave fills up. Whoa. Whoa. Chill, Shakespeare, chill. Just trying to land close to Chert's ship. There we go. That works. Go north. We can even equip the signal scope here. Cave shard. Is that the one that would... That's not the one we want. Is it? Oh my god. I know there's like 0 gravity, but this is crazy. Okay, I don't think the cave shard is what we want, actually. I'm pretty sure the lake bed is at the north side. Maybe we don't want to go all the way down there, though? Maybe we do. Whee! Try spinning. It is indeed a really good trick. You know how to spin? Probably the most complex part about flying the ship, actually. Is this the lake bed? I think that's just going to take me back to the high energy lab. I don't think that's going to take me back. Ugh. Let me go back to my ship and figure out where it is. I could have sworn that it was, it said the North Pole. The Ember Twins, the Dry Lake Bed at Ember Twins North Pole. Yeah, see? Yeah, and then basically, Zayon, we haven't done, like, any of the Dark Bramble, really. Dark Bramble, wherever that sequence is. I don't even know if we have a whole area for that. Because it could be the cave shard. I don't think it is, though. It specifically calls it the lake bed shard. Maybe it is this way. We'll check it out real quick. Ow. 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 Okay. What is this? Have I been here before? Vanished without a trace. Olius and I were studying the cave's geology. We hoped blah blah blah. Into the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. We have no time to squander. Whoa! That thing observed. This goes a little further. Where does this... Ah! Oh my god. Okay, no, we're moving away from the lake bed here. Oh, go back. Cave shard scared me, dude. There's got to be like it's got to be fairly obvious, right? I found it before. Is it just at the very center of the North Pole? It's probably covered by sand by now. Ugh, what a pain. Maybe we'll go ask Chert. I feel like Chert said something about it once. We don't need the scout here. Chert is catatonic, so he might not even know. He's been observing like all these other stars exploding, so... And he's just like, yeah, I was gonna do the same for some reason. I have a question. I haven't left this lake. So this is the lake bed. Where the hell is the cave then? One shooting a beam. Oh yeah, I've already done that. Oops. Okay. He also has fuel somewhere around, doesn't he? There we go. Ash Twin is losing all of its sand. Probably can go to those towers now. Let's go do that because I don't know where the ash bed opening is. Or the lake bed cave opening. I thought I would be able to see it with the signal scope. But all it's encountering is the cave shard, which is not... It's not the same. Grove shard, museum shard. Tower shard. See, I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna see if we can maybe somehow get into the sun station. Y'all ever think about how small this is? Oh, yeah, I know. I thought it was really funny. Like, there's only so much you can do. Like, you don't want to be like, oh, realistic flying, like, through Space Simulator. It's going to take you 2 years to fly to this planet. Nobody wants to do that, right? Okay, here is the sun's... See how it's broken? That looks like it's the last thing here, too, actually. Ow. It then, like, restarts the bridge elsewhere. Maybe we can get in right there. Nice. Oh, we've read this. I think we died trying to go around this. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Shit. Oh, God. Phew. Okay, we did it. Yeah. Sun Tower offline as of 1 minute ago. All other towers online. You're joking me. 2 minutes ago. I'm gonna stand here anyway. Beat me right into the sun. Do it. Do it, coward. You won't. And so you do have to get here with a certain amount of time. Okay, we'd have to get here earlier. Kind of annoying. Oh, don't get swept up into it. Probably not for the best. This looks like it should be Giants Deep. 60 seconds of oxygen left. 07 in the chat. Actually do 02. That way we can survive for another minute. Oh, hold on. If there's an up, there must be a down, surely. I guess the sand hasn't reached that part yet. Fair. Okay, so I'm trying to think of the soonest possible, earliest possible time we can get into the sun tower to see if we can go to the sun while it's still online, you know? Keep the gravitational field of Timber Hearth, because I sometimes forget to do that. See, I think this is the sun station. I can't do anything about it. Apparently did not escape the gravitational pull of Timber Hearth there. That's fine. We'll meet it on the other side of the Ember Twin there. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Oh, another happy landing. I don't know why it's having me start in the planet view mode now these days. It used to just like always go to the rumor, I feel like. The frozen Numai shuttle. Numai. Vessel. Trapped in the dark bramble. That was one of the other escape pods. Oh, the lakebed cave. Let's go see if we can find that, I guess, while we're waiting. Well, maybe not. Might as well. Might as well. It's gonna take a while. I guess that's the thing that I don't particularly enjoy about the game, is that it's a lot of waiting. If you don't know what you're going for, or like, even if you do know what you're going for, some of the things are just like, it's a lot of waiting. It's not typically something that I like to do in my games, though. The heck is down here? Is this the lakebed cave? Already starting to fill it with sand, which isn't good. The heck? Yeah, I think it's a slow burn game where like you just don't want to play a bunch all at the same time. So it makes me glad that we've been streaming it on a couple different days. Oh, we're gonna get crushed. Not if I can meditate first. Psych. That was an uneventful life. The teleport puzzles are tough. Like, do I even... I heard that the speedrun is like 7 minutes long. And I have no idea how. I mean, if you know what the solutions are, I'm sure it's like relatively easy. I've heard that there's some movement abuse, like, glitches as well. Which is all well and good, and very cool for a speed run, but for me, like, I just want to finish the game, and I have no idea how to do that. Sub 7 minutes? Last I heard about it, it was, yeah, like 7 minutes or so. Which was Sunday, because Cass was talking about it. There's the North Pole. Yeah. Yeah, come back here. Don't want to give no hints. But you do know what we've seen. You've seen the rumor screen. I don't even know if this goes anywhere. It feels like it should. What the heck? Is this normal? Have I done this before? Oh, you're catching up on the VOD still. Fair enough. I think we made good progress in each one of them, so... to hurry along a little bit, maybe. Oh god. We've got quantum cactuses and stuff. I feel like I haven't been here. What is this? The cave shard again? If you've come here to look for Coleus, this is where we were when he vanished. He's been missing for 2 days now. What happened to... Strange wandering... This isn't. Observe this unusual looking rock shard and several others. Unsure if this is relevant. So he got teleported along with... Okay, hold on. Let's turn this back on. Turn this off. Where the fuck is this? What's this? Fuck, I think it disappeared. Oh no. God damn it. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm traveling away from the North Pole. Let's go back. I was hoping that it would take me to the lake bed, but apparently not. Apparently, an astrophysicist did the math on outer wilds, and the estimate is 6.5 times 10 to the 18 kilograms, which is pretty small. Yeah, I guess that is pretty small. Where is it? I can't believe that I can't find this lake bed crystal. I've been there. I'm pretty sure I saw the quantum fluctuations for it. Like, that's how we know that there's even a thing for it. I don't get it. I've been there before. There's the whole cave, like quantum tunnel. Okay. Well, that's that. We're almost out of fuel, and we're running kind of low on oxygen, too. We haven't fully explored the Sunless City, apparently. Apparently, that was the lake bed cave. It says there's more to explore here. What the heck? Now I'd have to go back, and I don't know if I can. Yeah, I'm not sure what all I'm missing from the Sunless City. Fuck off. Oh, I did not have that much momentum. Okay, are we being for real right now? What are we doing? Fuck, I can't get out! I'm just gonna die to the cactus, I think. That's definitely the hardest part there. Like, of all the platforming things that we've kind of done, that section right there is extremely precise. Probably only for me to get into the center, and then it would be like, oh, the tower's offline, by the way. Thank you, ZSP. Give me just a second. Gotta chew. Thank you. Thank you, sir. No. Did you read the stream title? Did you read the stream title? We haven't done the Dark Bramble really. Because it was very scary. For being honest. That's the wrong thing. Oh God. Oh, why are we moving so fast all the time, dude? Go down. Go down. Jesus Christ. I don't think I put the suit on. Yeah, we haven't done Dark Bramble because, I mean, we only just did High Energy Lab today, so I guess we can take a break from trying to explore Ember Twin. We were just making progress here, so that's why I've stayed here. I have no idea what's still in the Sunless City, though. Because, like I said, I feel like I've explored most, if not all of it. There was some ghost matter. But I feel like we've, again, explored that area. We can go up here real quick and shoot for the angler. There we go. You only get to play the game once. True. Really? Really? I was using the booster and the freaking... Come on, come on, come on. Are you serious? Are you serious? I used the booster that whole time and then like I ever so slightly pressed like down. Tried to jet myself down a little bit and it completely killed my momentum in a zero grav environment. Where everywhere else is just like, nope. Oh my. You slipped off of that. You slipped off of that. Butterfeet. Okay, so... We have all the power. Ice Shrine District, we've done that. We've done the High Energy Trail Lab. We've done the Stepping Stone District. The Anglerfish Overlook. I don't know what the game wants from me for this area. It says there's still stuff here to do. Maybe just over here? I guess this is probably the one area that we haven't looked into too much. Or nothing here. Do we look at all the houses? There's a... I think that's at the Eye Shrine. I think that's the Eye Shrine district. Because yeah, I do know. I think we've done it once or twice. Running low on fuel. Nope, we've done this. The stepping stone cave thing with like all the kids here. Done that. We've even read that before. Boom, bum, 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 bum. This should be the Eye of the Shrine. Drive the Shrine of the Eye. Have I been up here, I guess? Oh, don't you dare. Just another way to get in. Not unless there's something down here in the ghost matter. I don't think so. That's annoying. Yep, see? Shrine of the Eye. And then you get out through this crack here. I don't know what else it wants from me here. I genuinely have no idea what else is in the Sunless City that I haven't seen. Let's go out though. Certainly enough time has passed that the sun tower should be excavated. Why's my ship so far away, man? Ow. All right. Where the frick is the Ash Twin? There it is. Where? Bonk. What all have we seen on the Ash Twin? We've seen all the towers. There's something else that was broken. Nope, I think that's it. We've seen all the towers. We haven't been through all the towers yet. Like, this one, I think, is the sun. We somehow keep managing to land between the sun and the timber earth and stuff. Oh, that one's actually the sun. Maybe. Yep, this one's the sun. Okay, let's try and do this again. Ow. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, that's enough. Oh my god. Fuck me, dude. Fuck right off. It... It's so annoying. I was doing so well, and then it stuck me. I got stuck by one cactus. And it holds on to you. It doesn't just prick you, puncture your suit, make you lose health and oxygen. It holds on to you until you move the opposite direction to the way like you happen to touch it. Got another hydrate though. Thank you, ZDSP. All right. Let's go do the dark bramble. I'm fucking tired of the hourglass twins. They piss me off. I don't think the dark bramble is going to be any better because we somehow have to avoid all of the anglerfish. I've been nom-nomming on my chippies here, Mr. Wolf. Thank you, though. Yeah, we somehow have to avoid all the anglerfish. Because for whatever reason, they're sensitive to noise, I think we learned. It's like, ah yes, these ambush predators that use light. Different scenery, if nothing else. Yeah, that's true. Let's try and follow the signal scope to find out where feldspar is. I guess you just have to like coast by them without using your shit. The heck? Let's look at what the scout says. I think this one closest to us is a, yeah, it's an angler. I'm gonna trust that this is not an angler. I don't know why, but it never occurred to me to use the signal scope to navigate inside the dark bramble before. This should help us find feldspar, but we also know that there's the Know My Vessel. god, he's that center one. Crazy, ludicrous speed. Us going through the dark bramble? Or just in general? Seems like all of these are good, maybe, so far. I just need the ones that are between here and no more than 1 pip of booster. If I just coast past, though. That thorn scared me a little bit. Gotta go down just a little bit. Avoid this. Up a little bit. Counteract it. Down just a little bit. I think that thorn could touch us. This one do be looking kind of different for some reason. Is this the center of the bramble? Or is this the... Okay. Can I drive into that? How do... Because, see, that's what we want. We want to go there. There we go. We want to go there because I assume that inside the mouth of this dead thing with the trees is feldspar. Carefully is how do. I can't fit in there. It even said hazard, so... Like a corpse flower? What does that mean? I guess this means that we got a glimpse of feldspar, but... I don't know what to do. Jetpack? But we couldn't do that through the other one. The one that's on Timberhearth? Okay. Coward, you won't. Slowly. We'll even rotate so that way maybe we don't. Ow. Apparently not careful enough. Wrong way. Nope. Is there a different spot that doesn't have the thorns? Oh, the wrong one. I hope not, because, like, I was following the signal scope, so it shouldn't be. Okay. Well. I mean, we can follow the individual things. See if that takes us somewhere. Like, there's one right there. Does it react to a different pip? I don't think so. Oh. Perchance. Galaxy brain information here? I don't think there's any anglerfish here, so... Not in this one, at least. Only one thing here. Duplicate signal? That's promising. Just in case there are other anglerfish here that we haven't seen, we'll go low and slow. Well, how am I supposed to know? The signal scope was not useful for, like a lot of things, like the quantum thing, like things are all around, and like the signals, how am I supposed to know it has multiple signal things? You think I fly into it, or fly around the back, or just leave my thing floating? Alright, let's just, let's go see what it's about. Feldspar, everyone thought you were dead. Whoa! Where'd you come from? No one's come here in, well, ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you. They made you an astronaut, and you haven't blown yourself up yet? Good for you. You never were the brightest Hessians. Been camping out here since my ship crashed violently. I just finished exploring the core of oh, we might be able to figure out how to get inside Giant's core. Giant's Deep core now. Once you've dodged one massive interdimensional vine-bristling thorn, you've dodged them all. But after a while, I ran into this huge anglerfish. You've seen them. Big gnarly things, and this was the biggest one I've ever seen. I pull a few stunts, try to shake the thing off. Nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and, well, like I said, I crash. Blammo! On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. I found this skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. But moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Nice. I can't believe you destroyed your ship. Working retro boosters and non-flammable construction materials. found the anglerfish nest? Did I? Have I done that? There's no weapons. Probably best to leave them alone, though, really. More trouble than it's worth to mess with anglerfish. That's bad business, hatchling. As chart will tell you, says so much of... If you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a 5th planet where the bramble... This infernal planet appeared at the center and kept growing, growing, growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. So now we gotta tell somebody else about that. Meaning my fly as fast as I can approach to deal with them was... Could have used a bit more thought. That was me, I guess. That was me flying so fast. I didn't know. I did eventually learn that they were blind, yeah, but I didn't think that... If they got to you by sound, I would assume any sound, but apparently you can just a little bit, and apparently that's okay. Ever tried throwing your scout into one of these weird seeds? See there with the little opening? Just big enough to launch one through. It's like the TARDIS. It's bigger on the inside, isn't it? Yeah, how do I get out now, though? Wow, he flies like you? Or I fly like him. I learned well. Oh, yeah, here we go. How'd you that was a wild one. Gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? Kind of feels like cheating. There was... That sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yup. You'll want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering light in the fog. That's my old ship. Path starts there. So... Okay, because we've been onto the Dark Bramble Island that's on Giant's Deep, but... It was like this when I got here. Near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine and eating the seed. Then the seed grew... Oh, that's a bummer. Well, yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Why don't you just come with me? Been nice to have a break. Fair enough. Can't argue with that. Oh, and this little crystal is what's keeping us anchored to this whole thing. That's wild. Okay, well, let's I'm the best master there ever. Whoa! It came back. Wild. Okay. So there's a flickering light over here. Maybe I should have come with my ship. But he said to walk like the vine. His ship is mostly intact. I don't know what he's talking about. Looks awful similar to mine. Okay. So we need to go through here? Question mark? Oops. Yeah, I don't know how I didn't like think of not using the signal scope. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Oh, my ship is 13 kilometers away. No. So how... Did he fly into the Dark Bramble then? Wiki deaky. Not one. Crashes 3. Boring crashes. No personal bet. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here. This thing tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish insides from getting zapped by electricity. I'm going to go inside of the jellyfish's interior cavity to see. So... Oh, see? I assumed that the jellyfish would, like, electrocute us as well. Or, like, sting us. I guess in a ship that wouldn't make sense. As a person, it would. Do not eat this even if you are dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ever ate and you were ever... I'd have to read that. Love feldspar. Okay. If this were the last thing you ever ate in this life. There we go. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, and I thought about the jellyfish a couple times too. On Giant's Deep. Probably best to just go back then. But then we have to try and get out of the Dark Bramble, which would be fun. Yeah, like we sat on top of the jellyfish, and I even mentioned how like it makes them sink down and stuff. Shooting the scout launcher at it to do things as well. There's a second error. The one error is persistent. It's kind of annoying, actually. Maybe all of them are? Chip error duplicate save. Like it just it won't stop. Shut up. We already shot through that. I forgot. All right. Now, how do we get out of here, though? Because it's not as simple as just go back the way you came. Not only because I don't necessarily know that I know where I came from, but... No, usually there's a light. I don't know. Okay. Okay, maybe I'll just meditate and then use that knowledge to get to the center of Giant's Deep. Just fly super fast into the edge. Whee! Got me. All right. Good luck. Have fun in your meeting. Thanks for sticking around, Zayon. Welcome back as well. So, have a great rest of your Wednesday. If we don't see you again. Whoa. Oh. Holy shit. Upper hole damaged. Where's this? This is just the dark bramble, isn't it? Okay, let's explore the... Well, not explore, but fix the upper hole. Can't be that damaged. It's like not even sparking. There it is. It was just a little dirty. It got a little scuffed up. It's fine. Okay. Oh, we might have enough time to get to Giant Steep before the sun super stuff. If not, we can refine our technique by doing a trial run and then perhaps we gotta find a counterclockwise cyclone. Whee! Which is easy because this is one. Whee! Pushes us down below the current, and then all we have to do is apparently stuff ourselves into the middle of a jellyfish. See, that's what I thought. Like, it's all insulated, like, or it's not insulated. Wonder how we get rid of its. You just have to find one that's not shining like that. Okay, even landing on top of it. The tentacles are in the way. I don't know what to do with that knowledge. Like, we don't have anything to, like, cut them out. Or do you just have to do it like free ball it as a little person, as a little dude? Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get electrocuted again. This is good. This is our trial run. Here. Deep. Deep. Maybe there's just one that doesn't... Oh, we have to go all the way in through the bottom. Okay, okay, okay. Should I, like, reverse this? Oh, God. No, don't do that. Get the fuck off of that. Where'd the jellyfish go? Oh, we have to, like... I think that's our best bet. Okay, the landing camera is being really annoying. Best to go in as a small dude, I think. Humu. Yeah, so cryptic. Very cryptic. I appreciate that. Pause! I can pause as soon as we get in. Go to the bathroom. Too many hydrates. Okay, so we made some progress. We found Feldspar. We should probably report that to Hornfels. Maybe Slate. I don't know if there's... Oh, we didn't find the vessel. We'd have to look for... We can look for distress beacons, right? Okay, we might need to go back and look for distress beacons. That'd be kind of interesting. me run to the bathroom here real quick. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Yeah, well, next time we go to Dark Bramble, we'll see if we can use the signal scope to find the vessel for, or like at least the escape pod. They should have distress beacons. Whee! Hey, Hornfellas, you might want to know about, I found Feldspar. It really should be Gosan who Feldspar home. Why? All right. Now we go back. Whee! Okay, we're gonna fall. Ah! Didn't die. Nailed it. I can still make it. I can still. Dang it. Okay. Less shit, more body. I agree. Wait, how do I get up there now? Do I have to walk around? Oh, sweet. They thought of everything in this game. Okay, Giant's Deep. They access the core, which I'm actually... I feel like that's the end of the game, isn't it? Because that should... It should get us closer to the Quantum Moon, which I believe is like the Eye of the Universe, or has something to do with the Eye of the Universe. Oh, at the very least, maybe not that, but it should give us the probe tracking module. Where's the counterclockwise boy? This one right here. No regrets. All right. are any of you close to going back down? I think maybe you. I think you're probably up there. Hold on, let's see what the rumor did. Feldspar's camp, frozen jellyfish. That's all we got from that experience. Okay. Yeah, I guess I should have... No, quickly! No, I messed around. I thought time was frozen while I was reading, so nothing should have been moving. That's some bull honky. Go find another jellyfish. This one's lame. I saw one other one somewhere. What the fuck? I guess we'll just wait for this one. Yeah, I even have the setting, I'm pretty sure, where it's like if you're in the map for the ship's data thing, you should be, like, time should be frozen. We got a nice cage of electrifying tentacles. Do I have to balance, like, not getting eaten by the jellyfish? Ooh. Okay, so we can go all the way in. Useful, but, ooh. How are we supposed to tell when we need to go out? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't see anything. Will it spit me out? Because, like, it's even, like, it's kind of suctioning me in here. I think we're about to touch the... Watch me get electrocuted because I'm not perfectly in the, Whoa. Okay. Go, go, go! The ship, the module, right there, perfect. Be kind of conservative with our fuel here. Whee! Another Nomai memory statue. Okay, and we can flip up and down. One, two, three memory. Maybe three? I don't know what the other ones are, though. We did it, chat. Finally. We figured it out. Privet, the Ash Twin is almost prepared to receive the probe data. Okay. Are you in the probe cannon? Well... Probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's flight. This is perfect. We want to know because it should gather information about the eye of the universe. That's what they stopped trying to figure out the signal, and now they're trying to look for it visually. It has a finite range, but it is huge. launch module? We don't really need the launch module, I don't think. Because if we put it in this other one, it just shows us a glimpse of what's like at the launch module, which is all messed up. And we've seen that before. We've actually been in there. Might be new words though. Oh yeah, we've read that before. Okay, so let's swap our gravity here to see what it tells us. It only took us like what, 12 hours and some pushes from experts in chat. Wait, the planet. What is this? Holy cow. I don't like the gravity in here. Very annoying. So I think that's Giant's Deep. I guess that's the probe, maybe? And that's its trajectory? Let's read what the thing says. No, come back, you bitch. Yeah, sure seems like it. 9,318,086. Okay. That's so weird to me too, because you're only able to fire the probe once. But the probe tracking module is telling you how many probes have been fired. So it's not just necessarily like a memory loop. Holy cow. That's how many probes have been shot out every which way. Oh, that looks promising. There's some golden ones. Yeah, see? I personally haven't died that many times. Could you imagine playing this game and dying 9 million times? Oh, here's the Eye of the Universe. Okay. That's not know my language. Displaying coordinates. Okay, so that's where the Eye of the Universe is then, I guess. It doesn't show us this. That could be the probe. Huh. Okay, well there's that. Is there anything else to do here at the center of Giant's Deep? I get the feeling that that's probably a no, but you never know. The gnome I really should have thought to add, like, air, whatchamacallits? Air doors? Air traps? Air... I can't remember what it's called. Okay, we're passing through the core now. I guess I didn't really look to see if there was anything else, but I don't think it's a huge issue. Kind of curious what Feldspar found, but I'm also like, I don't think there's anything for us left there. Nothing to help explain the Eye of the Universe and like the quantum moon or anything. Just bragging rights, right? To be like, go back to Timber Earth, be like, hey, we went to the center of Giants Deep. We're the second, Earthian to do that. Sure, Feldspar is pretty cool being the first, but being second's just as good. It's still an impressive achievement. Thank God my fuel's, like, not really going anywhere, apparently. Despite me, like, using it this entire time to try and propel myself through the water back to the ship, which floated to the top. I didn't think about that. It didn't even float to the top. I think it's just on top of the... Oh, no, it is on the top. We had the air. That's all we got from that. Found no my coordinates marking that location of the eye of the universe. This is all well and good, but we still don't know how to... I think it's the Ash Twin Project. We got to get to the center of the Ash Twin Project or whatever. Got to go to the Quantum Shrine, which is on the north side? The south side? The south side. Yeah. So there's a little bit to do on Brittle Hollow. If we go find the Solanum shuttle. Look, there's the Quantum Moon. Whoa. Hello. That was weird. Brittle Hollow, it seems like there might be a little bit of stuff to do because, like I said, the Solanum capsule vessel thing. Come back. Baby, come back. Stop. God, we are accelerating so far away from it so quickly. Trying to meet something in the middle without overshooting it is crazy hard. Come on, come on. All right, so I kind of wish they'd stop turning off my flashlight whenever I come in to the spaceship, or like automatically turn it back on after I'm there. What is this? I'm not sure I saw which one that was. That one could be Brittle Hollow. We don't want to go there. Giants Deep has another level that we haven't seen yet. Maybe. Dayon said that the teleportation puzzles are kind of rough. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Ow. Okay. And if we can... this is in zero gravity. Come on, come on. Okay. The problem with going slow through that one is that, offline as of 4 minutes ago, yeah. You need the boost. Even though there's, like, basically no gravity, it's always like, yeah, you need the boost, otherwise you're not going anywhere. Let's see where the Raggy door. Oh, we're good. It's going around us. It's splitting. Woo! Woo! Oh, hello. Yeah, this is definitely Brittle Hollow. Because this would be the underneath core part. Ow! My face. Is that all that does? There's no other secret room or anything there? I can wait. There might be more stuff here at the bottom of the giant steep tower. Okay, so the Solanum vessel or pod. I can't remember what they called it. Spaceship. We got that to explore potentially on Brittle Hollow, because that might be our ticket to the Quantum Moon. The Sun Tower here on Ash Twin of the Hourglass Twins. That's literally all this place is. This sucks. And then back at the Dark Bramble, we can look for the vessel and in the escape pod that kaputted. Okay, where's my ship? Let's go find something, I guess. So we can't do the Sun Tower right now. We've already missed our opportunity to do that. Unfortunate. What did we say? We said Brittle Hollow. Honestly, we probably missed Brittle Hollow's opportunity as well. Our best bet might be the Dark Bramble, if we can get there in time. Oops. Probably should have chosen my location before I did all that. Do you think the sounds of the sparking because the ship is broken? You think that the anglerfish can hear that? All right, I'm gonna air that stuff real quick. Um. the planet or the sun was about to supernova anyway. It was about to supernova anyway. Weird that we landed back on Giant's Deep though. I don't know how we got there. Oh man. Oh. Wasn't there something we had to tell somebody else while we were here? I guess we could go talk to the guy that... But he already had concerns. He's like, I gotta go tell the boys to bring some extra hatchets to take out the dark bramble seed. That landed on Timberhearth. Let's try and be quick and go to the dark bramble. And we might have time to... hit dark bramble, find that distress beacon and stuff before we can then go back to the Ash Twin and hopefully use the Sun Tower's teleportation, which I think will put us on the Sun Station, which we can see right now over there. Okay. Seems like that center one. The one we want. Or not. That one up there. Bentley does it. One pip at a time. God, it takes forever to get somewhere around in Dark Bramble. So we'll probably have to use another life to do the Sun Tower and stuff. It's so bright too. Ugh. Something like weird floating in the front there. I guess it was just one of them other things. The distress beacon is not always necessarily right next to the escape pod too. floating debris. It's not good. Yeah, we have to be careful of the floating debris, I guess. We could damage our ship on it, and it might have to make us jet out of the way, which we don't want to do in case the anglerfish should pop up. Seems like we're getting pretty close. I should be able to see it here soon. Very carefully do a little roll. Oh, okay, I found it. Put that away. We'll just have to park the ship somewhere close by. I don't think we can do too much about it. So this is the escape pod that got snared by the dark bramble, but not the vessel. I hold... There we go, yeah. There we go. We matched velocities with... Good. I should do that more often. Yeah, they hardly bothered to put the escape or the thing out. So the distress beacon, that's the one. That's the word, isn't it? Crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. We've held up for as long as we could here, but this pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted, and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently. They attack more and more frequently. Not they take the oxygen. Our best chance at survival is to return to the vessel to either repair the damage or, more probably, await rescue. Ooh, so we could meet new or living nomad? Maybe? I doubt it. I really doubt it. The message finished. The vessel's beacon is already growing fainter. It will be gone in a matter of hours. So we might be able to find the signal for the beacon here. Orient ourselves. Something that doesn't make our brain hurt. Mortally injured. Awaiting departure. Vessel now launching. Multiple collisions have altered pod's trajectory. Significant damage. Navigation error. Life support error. Propulsion error. Gravity not detected. Breathable air not detected. Do not exit pod. Makes a lot of sense. There's a new problem. Our equipment is detecting 2 distinct beacons from the vessel. Okay, yes. Because it's gone through some of the things, and like Feldspar said, it's not necessarily wrong. It's not possible for it to be in 2 different locations at the same time. Beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps if I had more time. The vessel's beacon is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone and we will be lost. We'll follow the beacon whose source is nearest to us. But suppose that beacon is false. We likely don't have enough air to reach the farther of the 2 beacons, Din. The decision is made for us. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. There's still a chance someone could hear our escape pods distress. Oh, so that's what those lights were out front then. But they didn't use the emergency hatch. Now I get to. Boink. Let's get back in my ship and then follow those. Yeah, thank God it's right nearby. What? I was wondering what these lights were. Did anybody else see that? There was something weird, like, right there in the crook of that. It looked like a very flat screen, I'm not gonna lie. Part of me thinks that there's no anglerfish, but I kind of think I saw one on that light earlier. What did they do to this one bramble seed? Oh, it's all the nomai. They're all just stuck here. Dead. That's actually kind of sad. To any who have come here searching for us, we followed one of the two beacons from the vessel to this place, but can go no further. It's almost too faint to hear now. The vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within this thorny seed, but the opening is too small for even a single nomai to fit through it, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. To be so close to the location of the vessel, still so far, is difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying. Soon we will be unable to hear it. There's nothing we can do now but try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this happened. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods were able to reach relative safety. Yeah, for them to just be floating here like this as well. That's really sad. There's the vessel. They're not wrong, it was just through the other side. Is there anything else here for us to explore? Because they can't fit through it, neither could we. There's another light there. I'm wondering if we can... So I shot the scout through the seed. I'm wondering if we can follow it to, like, the next closest, like, seed branching thing. And that might spit us out close to the scout. Because, like, there's one right over there. Oh, it's right on top of this red. That could be good. I'm gonna go towards it. Yeah, I mean... Seems like the play. Gotta be careful about all the anglerfish, though. I was gonna say there were no anglerfish in this area, but we don't know that really. They said that the anglerfish were attacking the escape pod, so... Oh, there are for sure, for sure. I feel like if we touch them, that's also really bad, huh? I saw one of the pips. We need to get closer. I don't know if you guys can see on the controller's thing how gently I'm pressing all of these joysticks and whatnot. Oh, that's the spawn. We actually have been here. I got here by accident once. I didn't realize that that was the anglerfish spawn. Like eggs and whatnot. I hear another anglerfish. Love the booty clench stress of this area. Yeah, with the... how many anglerfish there are here, but having to navigate the thorns and everything. Hopefully this is still taking us the correct way. I'd love to say that there's no anglerfish in here, but there's just no way of knowing. Hey, the vessel. A bunch of lights. Probably how we're gonna get in, huh? The damaged area. Or maybe not. Music is all epic. All the Nomai skeletons just like floating in space. I think that's really sad. Like, can you manage that? Or can you imagine like just floating around in space? Empty space, no one really knows what happened to you. A lot of little puzzles so far today. Where I'm fairly close. I thought I was really close to the end. Maybe I should go back and land on the actual landing pad. Oh, trees, nice. This is not the landing pad. I don't know what I thought this was. Is this the bridge? The Nomai could theoretically still be alive as a civilization, as like a race. It would just not be in this solar system. My clan and I believe the best option is for all our clans to stay together. The Gloaming Galaxy. We found that Blackrock's suns are fairly stable and life in the star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. Making our way to you. Good to hear from you, Booty. We'll watch for your vessel. Anyone heard from Neem? I was on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived, and beginning to worry. The disappearance of Escal. This is a huge message like train here because it spans across the whole thing, which is kind of cool. Your biggest fear was being forgotten, so I mean, I get what you're saying about the... Yeah, well, I mean, like everybody's like, hey, we haven't heard from them, like they should be here, kind of thing. But just like the vastness of space, like nobody knows necessarily what happened to you. Eventually they'll be like, you're MIA, you're dead, kind of thing, right? But to never be found, or to have some random thing like stumble across you, and just to be like not in control at all, like there's no gravity, like I don't know, it's kind of scary. Escal's clan was from a long time ago, and this passed into myth. Only time a vessel has ever disappeared this way. Well, I gotta tell you guys. which is most of them. Yeah, why is the universe dying, though? That's the real question. Whoop. This is Escal's vessel. Our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quick as possible. So Escal, we're in Escal's vessel now, the Escal clan, and they are the ones that kind of like colonized this solar system. Yeah, and then to have like such great technology for like communication, and then for it to like stop working, or you don't know if it's working because there's no response, that's also terrifying. Because you're so used to everything like being flawless. This. Pick up warp core. Seems pretty self-explanatory, I guess. What do we do with this knowledge? Oh, geez. Another puzzle. In zero grav, this is rough. Oh. I have no idea what... Oh, maybe it's the memory statues, like which ones had their eyes lit up, but I have no idea how to judge which one was which. There's gravity in here. Ow. I'm gonna need to go back and refuel here soon. Is that the eye of the universe? Sure looks like it, kind of. Never encountered anything like this. The signal of the vessel is older than the universe itself, yeah. You can send the message upon our arrival. The extraordinary signal appeared suddenly. It may be disappear just as quickly. He was too focused on scientific discovery. Huh. This was like an audience gathering chamber, an assembly chamber. I'm guessing that something's supposed to happen here after we get this all lined up. Which means I probably have to solve the other puzzle. The lines kind of already look like they all intersect appropriately, but let's see if we can find anything else. Maybe head back to the ship real quick for some fuel, because none of the other explorers should be here. Yeah. Huh. Actually, before we fly off anywhere, let's look at the rumor thing. They followed one of the two vessel beacons to see small dark bramble seed. Dwarf core is long dead. Some sort of input device, yeah. The vessel can still hear incoming messages from other... Oh, which is crazy. Yeah. They're regrouping in response to the impending death of the universe. Huh. Apparently there's nothing else left to explore here. I'm sure the input device has something going on with it. But what it is, I don't know, and I'm kind of curious if there is a puzzle associated with it and more information to get, or it unlocks something, why it doesn't have a tag saying there's more to explore here. I mean, we can try and figure out the symbols. Maybe we can throw up something kind of random and we'll get lucky. The permutations and combinations, though, would be kind of rough. Have the orb thing. Okay, I don't know what that does, but it's at the top now, so maybe it'll light up for us. Like, maybe it'll flash the correct symbols or something. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. This is really hard to do in zero grav, let alone like the normal puzzle, and how like the orbs float around a little bit with your pointing. Part of me wonders if it has something to do with this at all, but I don't know. Okay. We're about to supernova here anyway. Let's really quick see if there's anything else. I don't think so, because the rumor board said that there wasn't anything, but you never know. Because that's where we were, inside the thing. That looks like a propulsion thing. I'd wager. Looks like there's another, like, bridge thing here. This is all glass. Oh. Technically, we can fly through here. Although, I don't think there's much point. Technically, like, 4 bridges here, it looks like. Okay, so the world's supernovaing. This is kind of like the flood or something like that. The dark bramble is just destroying planets and stuff. So the sun exploding and supernovaing to destroy everything in this solar system, honestly, could be worse. It's saving potentially the rest of the universe from the dark bramble. Just threw a chip across my whole desk. Okay. This means to me that we have two things left to do. We've got the Ash Twin Project, which is vastly central to this thing. On that Ash Twin Project, we can get to the center of it, maybe. And that's either one way to finish the game, or we can get to the Sun Station via the Ash Twin Project. The other thing would be Solanum's shuttle here. And then get to the Quantum Moon, which might help us. Which might also help us get to the Eye of the Universe. We have the coordinates to the Eye of the Universe, supposedly. And this is the one where I was confused. I think we want to be near the... There's the Southern Observatory. Is that the cannon there? Yeah, I think so. Whoa, the moon! Okay. From here, we should be able to summon back the... Well, we have to go a little bit further down. Let's not fall into the black hole, though, huh? I could probably go tell Rebek about the Hanging City. He'd probably enjoy that. Okay. Solanum shuttle is here. I think that we have music right now. We haven't for a while. That was weird. The gravity on that was really weird. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Okay. I don't know. Is it too much to expect to just be able to... get to the Quantum Moon from here? Just by launching the probe or the shuttle? Ugh. It might be a little too much to ask. Oh. I feel like we're not going anywhere. The heck? Where's the other one go then? We launch here. Whoa. What the heck? Why did we land back here? That's odd. That's really weird. Okay, let's try one last thing. I want to see if I can get inside the Ash Twin or the Sun Station. Okay. Quickly refuel. We need to be running towards the equator. This is the sun. This is perfect. Ow. Ow. Launch, damn it. Launch, no. Okay. Just managed to survive. Holy cow. Shoot me. The thing hasn't popped up, so I think we're good. Because normally I'd be like, hey, sun thing is offline. We don't... Okay. Okay. We are now somewhere else. I don't know where. $281,042 years ago. No user commands received for 10 minutes. All systems entering sleep. Increased solar activity detection. Sun station hull integrity approaching critical levels. Closing emergency doors. Guess we're opening those bad boys. Oh shit. Oh, I was not meant to be here. This close to so this is the sun station. Science compels us to explode the sun. I don't enjoy working in view of such a morbid mission statement, but it's accurate. We're going to create a supernova for the purpose of scientific progress. That's our mission. Here's a better one. Mission. Determine if it's possible to prompt the sun to explode. You lack a sense of humor. At least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Kindly refrain from going supernova on me before the sun. Another memory statue. I don't know if I'm supposed to like open their eyes every time or something. The music is kind of sad. It's kind of ominous, kind of sad. That conversation was great. I know, right? The sass. Star has reached end of natural life cycle. Now approaching red giant stage. Warning, evacuate sun station. 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Oh no. Is destroy. Oh, okay. We have to hurry up a little bit then. They're balancing the eye of the universe versus the sun. I think there. Another memory statue. What happened? Did the sun station not fire? It fired, Yarrow, but it failed. The sun barely responded. Even to the third eye. Sun station is useless. It will never and could never cause the sun to explode. I don't know what comes next, my friends. Suppose we must start over. I'm unsure how to start over. Fire noticed a comet approaching the star that we'd like to investigate. I hurt for you, friends. We all know how hard you both worked. I can only offer my compassion. So she didn't want the sun to explode, but she didn't want it to fail either. For Yarrow's sake. See, I don't know what these all mean. Okay, so if we can teleport back to the Ash Twin project, that would be cool. Ideally, teleport to the undersurface stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if there was more stuff in here or if it was just the teleport. I guess it's just the teleport. Okay. Beam me, Scotty. Whoa. Wait, beam me back. Scotty, beam me back. How do I keep doing this? Take me back. I don't know how I do this, but apparently I just like stand on the warp pad too long and it just keeps warping me back and forth. I've done it like at least 3 times, I'd say, throughout this entire playthrough. Please warp me back. I'd like to warp back before the sun station is engulfed in the red giant. That would be very Pog Champion, very Sigma of you. Well, I died. We got engulfed by the thing. I got confused. The reason why I was standing on the warp pad and got warped back to the sun station was because I didn't see the little ring of information saying that the sun station or the sun tower was offline. Okay. I think I have one more thing that I want to do real quick. I'm gonna go talk to Hornfels, maybe our flight instructor dude. I'm gonna grab the suit because it's faster to move around with. Gosan. Gosan was his name. Okay, he doesn't have anything to say about it. What about Slate, I guess? Or maybe Gabbro? Gabbro is the only one that knows that we're in a time loop. Maybe Gabbro will have some information for us. Plus, we need to look at the ship log for the Ash Twin project. There's the sun station. We still haven't... I don't know how to get to the center of the Ash Twin project because that's still questioned out. It should have an image. The newly arrived comet, the Interloper. Our sun has reached the end of its natural life cycle. So it's normal for ours, but like there's a ton of suns apparently, just all super. I guess I could go talk to Esker too, maybe. Eh. Oh, I think that was an island that was already thrown up from Giant's Deep. Alright, let's find Gabbro's Island real quick. That's the statue island. That's the dark bramble island. Here he is. Perfect landing spot in the tree. Didn't damage the ship. Let's go. I feel like he's got more antennae. Whoa, that's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each timer. Too much power. Kind of broke might be the wrong word because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. It is, which is weird. Found a photo of you inside the world. That might be part of the DLC. I don't want to spoil the base game for me because I heard that the DLC, you talk about it too much. It seems like... Huh. Okay, so we still have to get inside the very core of the Ash Twin of the Hourglass Twins, which is kind of annoying. I don't know how to do that. We did manage to visit the sun station, though. That's good. Ghost material. Did we ever explore this? Ooh. Is there another way through that? I don't think so. Okay. Well, I think we're going to call that there. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining me today. Sister Wolf, ZDSP, Zayon, Zafeo. Thanks for joining. Like the stream if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, subscribe if you haven't already and you're here. Really helps me out. We're so close. I think. I keep hearing conflicting things about it, but we'll see. We'll be continuing this on Saturday. Hopefully we can finish it up this weekend. And then we'll be on to something new. Or go back to Deathless Sekiro. Something like that. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, have a great rest of your Wednesday, everybody. Great rest of your week. Until next time. Oh, goodbye!